It's nice to be here. It's nice to be in Côte d'Azur. It's my favorite place in the world. Really, I love it the most. I think I'm the happiest here. I'm just waiting for Sinan to come back from boulangerie. We're gonna have some breakfast, and we're gonna go to Italy today. It's just nearby. It's one stop by train from here. Actually, two stops or one stop. I don't remember. And then we take a bus to this beautiful village. It's called Dolceacqua. So I'm just having coffee before we start the day. That's why I look like a mess. But I thought I would have this moment with you guys. It's so beautiful here. It's just gorgeous here. Can you hear the bells? It's just gorgeous. It's bells and birds and this beautiful view. It's just, you can't get better than that. Welcome to Dolceacqua. Okay guys, seriously, we just came here and first of all, extremely complicated situation with the public transport. Super complicated. In Ventimiglia you cannot find the bus stops. Like it's literally just a lamppost with nothing on it, just a picture of a bus. No information, nothing. Then eventually we got on the bus because it said the name of the destination. Castello Doria. This is the first time we visit the region of Liguria in Italy. Prior to this trip, we only visited Rome and loved it there. And although we have no expectations when we travel, there is plenty of shared excitement between the two of us.
Why have we chosen Dolceacqua of all places? Well, it is super picturesque and is characteristic to the villages of the region with its narrow medieval streets that climb up to the castle which crowns the side of the Mont Rebufao.
Dolceacqua literally means sweet water, and although the name has nothing to do with the water in the river Nervia that runs through the valley, it is said that it is more likely to do with the kindness of the locals in the area. Aside from its obvious architectural heritage, Dolceacqua possesses another fascinating thing about it. A legend of a ghost. A woman named Lucrezia, also called La Dama Bianca, the White Lady in Italian. Let's get to the Doria Castle and we will tell you about Lucrezia over there. Also, can I just say, I love the name Lucrezia. It is such a beautiful and elegant name. Reminds me of Lucrezia Borgia, another fascinating historic character. Can we discuss Sinan's shorts? They are so short. When he put them on, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, seriously, the length of the shorts is insane. Back in the year 1300, there was an evil and tyrannical count in Dolceacqua who signed the Ius Primae Noctis law that basically allowed feudal lords to have intimate relations with subordinate women on their wedding night. Lucrezia was due to marry her love interest named Basso and obviously didn't want to have any relations with the count. The couple tried to marry in secret, in vain, as the guards heard of the wedding and took Lucrezia up to the castle for the count to have his way with her.
Lucrezia refused and tried everything to escape the count, and even tried to end her life by jumping out of the bedroom's window. She was locked up in the castle's prisons. The count hoped she would change her mind and come to him, but Lucrezia was a woman of strong will and instead died of starvation or, according to others, of a heartbreak. As the village mourned her death, Basto snuck into the castle one night and caught the count. Pointing knife to the count's neck, Basto forced the tyrant to abolish the law, effectively helping all the women in the area. The view is amazing actually. You can see the valley and everything. We only have 1 hour to discover and then we will go and have some lunch. I'm starving.
And even though the story has a positive outcome for the women, there seems to be one woman, Lucrezia, or precisely her ghost, that is said to haunt the Doria Castle on the darkest nights, where she sings songs and roams around. That was a little bit too high for me, but I managed. I don't know, I have no issues being like on mountains or something natural, but when it comes to like human built stuff, this is where, maybe it's because I lack confidence in architecture in general, even though this building is like several hundred years old, I still, I don't know, I still feel a little, I have trust issues with human architecture, complete trust, you know?
While we were at the Doria Castle, we came across an exhibition that explored the ties between Dolceacqua and the Grimaldi family. It was the year when Doria married Françoise Grimaldi, thus interrupting a long period of clashes between the two families. Prince Albert II of Monaco traveled to Dolceacqua twice in 2013 and 2015 to highlight the historic ties between Monaco and Dolceacqua and their respective families. As we walk around the narrow cobblestone streets, the modern reality stepped back and we were transported to the past. The only reminder of today was our cameras that we had hanging off our necks.
Just imagine you live just here, you live here, and for you to go out, you have to go down there. You have to go down there. I love it. I love it.
One rather famous French painter visited Dolceacqua in 1884 and said there is a bridge that is a jewel of lightness. He painted 4 artworks in total, including the said bridge. His name was Claude Monet. It wouldn't be Anton and Sinan episode without us visiting the local church. Today we visit the parish church di Sant'Antonio Abate, where the altarpiece was made by Ligurian and commissioned by Françoise Grimaldi in 1515.
Another strange thing we have seen for the first time ever is electronic candles. Not sure how we feel about them though, a little bizarre.
We finished our visit by heading back to Ventimiglia, a coastal city on the border with France.
So I just ordered cat fromage, 4 cheese. I don't know how I'm going to finish this. I was expecting something small, but it turned out to be very big. So it looks pretty tasty. Thank you.
So we've eaten. We've eaten and Sinan is much happier now, calmer, quieter as well. You can see how happy he is. We're going to catch a train and go back to France. It is just a few minutes ride back to France and it's super quick.